Screw it, I'm making the executive decision to just be miserable all day.
Dude, it was their first loss. You can't just sit there and be miserable.
Too late.
There's nothing I can do?
No.
Even if I made your favorite food?
Female bacon and pumpkin pie?
And then,
Yes, please do.
what a great goal.
Dude.
Crazy throwing waffles.
Who are you? Optimus Prime.
I'm just letting you know, I think that's really weird, but if it'll help us make the video, enjoy.
Dude, this looks amazing. Oh. Oh, you're like the best friend ever.
Yeah, no problem. Can we start?
Here, wait, just one more bite, okay?
For the first time this season, Leafs lose 3-2 to the Colorado Avalanche in overtime. And Leafs Nation is severely depressed. And I have a question.
Why?
Because whenever the Leafs win or get off to a hot start like this, Leafs fans never really let themselves be fully happy. Like, oh yeah, you know, but it's kind of early and I don't really know how things are going to go in the new team and added to play on that. First loss?
I hate everything.
Calm your britches. I'm going to skip over the whole first period. There were a couple chances, but for the most part, I was like,
Is it the second yet?
and then 19 seconds into the second, Phil Kessel's all like, okay, probably going to pass it to someone. Who should I? Ninja!
Goal ninja.
Took that shot out of nowhere, just like a shuriken. His 6th goal of the season and 9th point, giving him the league in the NHL for goals and points. I'll take things I didn't expect 2 weeks ago for 500, Alex. And I will get to Philip at the end of the video. Unfortunately, the lead was kind of short-lived. Daniel Winnick coming in at 5-hole. Not a very Optimus goal to let in. And I don't really know what it is about 5-hole goals, but I just feel like they're more embarrassing than others. Just kind of squeaks in there and you're like, no. Thad Panda. Then the Avs go up 2-1. Another squeaker through the arm. And congrats to Milan Hajduk for scoring that one, becoming the oldest NHL player to score a goal at the age of 64. Doesn't it feel like he's been on the Avalanche since the beginning of time?
The land before time.
Plays on a line with Littlefoot, tapping his stick like, pass it to me, I'm a dinosaur! I love coffee. Anyway, back to Littlefoot. I'm in the game. Getting down to the nitty-gritty, the Leafs need a goal on J.S. Jaguar. And it would always kind of aggravate me when Leafs fans crapped on Jaguar. Yeah, he had some pretty bad games and his numbers weren't very good, but he was playing hurt. His groin was broke. And then Kulemin goes in there like a Russian assassin. Bats the puck down at the blue line, passes it off, charges to the net, gets the puck back, deke on Jaguar, and it's a 2-2 game. He just said, Jiggy's groin hurt. I must break it. Okay, spasiba, paka. It's pretty much the extent of my Russian. And then there's overtime. Or as it's commonly referred to, that arbitrary thing they have before the shootout. And it was so weird to see because I haven't seen an overtime goal in the regular season since like 2004. Did you know that they still let you score? Mr. Jones did. With Lyles pinning his man in the corner, Cody Franzen decides, alright, I'm a Jose Bautista this out of the zone. But the result, I don't think Team Unit would approve. Colorado gathers it up, point blast, David Jones gets it in front, Reimer makes the first save, but only the first save. You can see when Reimer makes the first save, he tries to kick the puck between Jones's skates, but Jones gets it, puts it to his stick, and done. And if that goal was any indication, welcome back to the lineup, Jake Gardner. Not a great play or coverage by Franzen there. Doesn't mean you should crucify him for it, but he played 2, Gardner played 2. Maybe it's time to switch back. And I really didn't like hearing after the game James Reimer just beating himself up. Blaming himself for the goals. The goals weren't bad. Okay, the first 2 goals were kind of bad, but the overtime goal wasn't his fault. And at the other end, it was just a nice combination of Jaguar making big saves and the Leafs not being able to finish. Leafs have 13 goals and Kessel has 6 of them. So the other players need to, like, score. And here's my question for you that I alluded to earlier in the video. What do you expect out of Phil Kessel this season, given his hot start? Because he's on pace to get 184.5 points. How he's going to score the .5, I don't know. And what's even crazier about Kessel's numbers is it still doesn't even come close to Gretzky's 215. Wayne Gretzky didn't make sense. My hopes are he continues to play well, he plays consistently, probably won't be able to keep up this pace, but maybe like 40 goals and 70 or 80 points. And hopefully the others pick up and, oh yeah, that Connolly fellow plays a game or 2. Here's something crazy about Kessel. Last year, in all the trades and call-ups, the Leafs had 30 players play for them. Well, in just 4 games so far this season, Kessel has 6 goals, which beats, wait for it, 21 of those 30 players. So riddle me that. What do you expect out of Phil Kessel's season? And does Franzen come out of the lineup next game? And for that matter, are there any other lineup changes? Because you got Orr and Rosehill sitting, and those guys are on one-way deals. So that's it for this one. Subscribe to me on YouTube, just past 7,000 subscribers. Add me on Twitter, Facebook, blah, 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 all the other stuff that I'm putting in the description, and I'll see you next time.
Ooh, and if you follow me on Twitter, I'll post my recipe for pumpkin pie and female bacon. It's in my tummy now.